Hey, all right. So I just wanted to just pop on because I've been feeling into something lately, and I haven't really been ready to talk about it too much, but it's starting to come together, and I'm just almost like can't believe like I'm going into a whole different direction, and there's a lot that goes along with that, but I'm feeling really good about it. And what I really wanted to share was, I've been talking a little bit about these moments, these moments that they seem really small, you know, and yet they kind of mean everything. And I was having this experience with my beautiful neighbor, and she's 78. She calls me Princessa. Um, she thinks I'm a baby, which I love. She's in her late 70s. I think she's 78. And so she's almost 80, and I'm in my 60s. And so, there's a little bit of a generation gap, but I've always really gotten along with, I can talk to, I love kids, I love older women, I love everyone. I can talk to anyone basically. I love connecting with people. And I saw her outside, and it was getting dark, and I wondered, what is she doing out there? So I went outside, and she was sweeping sand off the street. There's a lot of sand from the trucks that go by. We're just finally getting spring here, by the way. We had snow. It snowed literally the other day, but there was no more snow on the ground, but it's still cold. It's still really cold enough to snow. But after we had like 10, 11, 12 feet of snow where I live in a snow belt, and there's these trucks that come by and they put sand after they plow. And so there's a lot of sand on the street in the spring. So she was sweeping our street, making it clean and beautiful. But she also told me she wanted the sand for her garden. So she was putting it in this bucket, and it was really heavy. So I was helping her carry it and helping her, collect it. And we were just chatting. And it was, we're under the street light, and the air was so cool. Like, it was kind of cold and fresh. And just these two women out there, like, if anyone looked out, they'd be like, what are they doing? What are they doing? And it was just kind of I don't know, it was like this moment. And I came in, I had a cup of tea afterwards. I just had like a smile on my face, smile in my heart, just connecting with her and the simplicity of the moment. I'm so glad I went out there. And I realized, it seems like such a small moment. And yet it just felt like I had butterflies. I had like happiness, like joy. And I realized, we're all conditioned to rush and strive and produce, and we're scrolling and we're distracted, and we're kind of like looking for these big, big moments, and we think that's going to fulfill us. And yet so often it's like in the precious goodnight kisses, or like seeing the candle light, in everyone's eyes at the dinner table, and just these small moments can be so beautiful and life affirming. And there's something magnetic about, I think women in general are very magnetic, but a lot of women are losing their magnetism. They're losing their beauty and their power because they're just exhausted. Let's face it. Taking care of aging parents, taking care of kids, working, maybe taking care of a community, whatever. We're all doing a lot. And something that I've noticed, I remember being in my 30s and my 40s, busy, right? And then in my 50s, and now in my 60s. And what I'm feeling is like there's like these shifts in the body, shifts in how we look, right? How we feel, our energy. And I feel like, I don't know, I never hear anyone talking about this, but I feel like life is so on our side when we are, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Like, it's like all of a sudden, or I'm really feeling feeling this. I'm really noticing this since I've been in my 60s for a little bit now. I'm really noticing like there's this energy that I'm getting from things that I used to feel were like folding laundry, or, you know, sweeping the steps, cleaning the house, chatting with a client, a girlfriend, you know, these little moments that I think I used to rush past a lot of them on my way to the next one type of thing. And I just feel that there's so much beauty in being present and connecting, and, you know, with ourself first, right? With our source and with each other. And it's like, there is a power in that. There's a way to really, without trying, we just sort of magnetize what we want. And I'm noticing that this is without effort. You know, they say manifest without lifting a finger. And I know there's like a lot of noise and a lot of BS in that space, but it works. It's true, especially for women. I just don't think our bodies aren't meant to push like that. Our bodies are meant to receive. So I just find like this time of life it's actually really beautiful. I find there's a lot of fun and excitement and playfulness, and if you can get to that acceptance of yourself and what's happening with your body and just the seasons and cycles, everything's changing. It's a good thing. It's a beautiful thing. And there is a power and a beauty in it. There really, really is. And so maybe that's why I've been like very devoted to something behind the scenes. Something has come through. Something has I really feel I've been inspired lately. And it's something I want to share, but I'm not quite ready. I'm hoping it'll be ready by Mother's Day. Maybe it'll be tomorrow or Saturday. So keep an eye on the space because it's coming. If you're on my email list, you're going to know first. You're going to have first dips. I'm limiting this. There's, it's not going to be a rah, huge thing. It's going to be something very intentional for women who feel this. For women who are feeling this moment in time where things don't have to be so big. There is beauty and power in this presence and connection that I want to share more and more about. So I hear my guys coming home, so I'm gonna go now and get dinner on. But yeah, it just feels really, really good. Simple but fun and exciting. So I'll hopefully have more to share with you tomorrow. And if you want to have a sneak peek, I kind of need some fresh eyeballs actually. If you're curious, DM me and I might let you see it like before everyone gets to, because I'd love some feedback from fresh eyes. So if this is kind of resonating, if you're feeling into this and you're kind of wanting to know more, give me a DM and I will hook you up before everyone else sees it. So anyway, I will talk to you soon. This is going to be something new for me and a lot of fun, and I can't wait to share it with you. So thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Ciao.